Hello, little adventurers. Welcome back to our magical world. If you love amazing stories full of wonder, friendship, and adventure, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a single magical moment. Today, I have a story that will take you deep into a forest, where a brave little girl finds something truly extraordinary and her life changes forever. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lila who lived in a cozy village surrounded by a vast green forest where sunlight danced through the leaves and birds sang melodies that seemed almost magical. Lila loved exploring the woods every day, running along winding paths, listening to the whispers of the trees, and imagining that every stone, every flower, and every rustling leaf had a story to tell. One bright morning, as she wandered deeper into the forest than she had ever dared before, she stumbled upon something extraordinary hidden beneath a bed of moss and fallen leaves. It was a huge shimmering egg, speckled with colors that seemed to change whenever she blinked, glowing softly in the sunlight. Lila's heart skipped a beat, and she knelt beside it, touching it gently, feeling a warmth that pulsed like a heartbeat, and she whispered softly, "Who are you?" Suddenly, the egg trembled, and to Lila's amazement, a tiny crack appeared on its surface. Slowly, carefully, the shell began to split, and out peeked a little dinosaur with eyes as wide and curious as Lila's own, tiny claws, and a soft, downy green skin that shimmered in the sun. Lila laughed with delight and said, "I will take care of you. I'll call you Dino." She carried the little dinosaur at home in her arms, careful not to hurt it, and kept it hidden in a warm, soft corner of her room, feeding it milk and fruit and talking to it as if it were her closest friend. Days turned into weeks, and Dino grew faster than Lila could have imagined. His tiny claws became strong, his tail long and powerful, and soon he was taller than her father, yet he never lost the playful sparkle in his eyes. Lila and Dino explored the forest together every day. They ran through meadows, splashed in streams, climbed hills, and even played hide-and-seek among the giant ferns and towering trees. Lila taught Dino to be gentle with the smaller animals in the forest, to watch over the birds' nests, and to tiptoe around the sleeping foxes. One morning, as the sun peeked through the trees, they discovered a hidden grove filled with flowers that shimmered in every color of the rainbow. The petals sparkled with morning dew, and butterflies of every size danced around them. Dino tried to catch one with his tiny claw, but the butterfly tickled his nose and flew away, making him sneeze, which made Lila laugh so hard that she fell into a pile of soft moss. Later, they found a family of rabbits who had lost their way, and Lila and Dino gently guided them back to their burrow, discovering a secret tunnel under the roots of a giant oak. Each day was a new adventure. They chased fireflies under the evening sky, played with hedgehogs who curled into little balls, and helped a baby fox find its siblings. Sometimes Lila would climb onto Dino's back, holding tightly to his neck as he carried her across streams and hills, feeling the wind rush past her face while Dino roared softly in delight, making the leaves tremble and the birds flutter in surprise. As Dino grew bigger and stronger, he learned to use his size carefully. When a storm came, he would shelter smaller animals under his wings, and when a river flooded, he would help turtles and frogs reach higher ground. Lila taught him patience and kindness, and every day Dino grew wiser as well as taller. The villagers began noticing strange footprints in the mud, and rumors of a gentle giant in the forest spread. Some were frightened at first, but Lila invited them to see how kind Dino was, showing them how he rescued animals, helped farmers move fallen trees, and even played gently with children in the meadow. Dino became a beloved protector of the forest, and Lila was proud of her magical friend. They discovered caves full of sparkling crystals, waterfalls that sang soft melodies as the water hit the rocks, and meadows where glowing flowers only bloomed under the moonlight. One night, they found a hidden pond where the stars reflected perfectly on the water, and Dino tried to catch his reflection, thinking it was another dinosaur. Lila laughed and told him, "That's just the stars. Silly." But Dino tilted his head and tapped the water gently with his claw, making ripples dance like tiny rainbows. As the seasons passed, Lila and Dino encountered challenges that taught them bravery. They helped a family of deer escape a sudden landslide, rescued a baby owl stuck in a high tree, and even found a lost puppy far from its home, returning it safely to the village. Every adventure deepened their bond, and Dino learned to understand not only Lila's words, but her feelings too. At night, Dino would curl around Lila like a warm blanket, humming softly as she whispered stories of faraway lands, dreams of flying among clouds, and wishes for magical adventures yet to come. They imagined meeting dragons, sailing on giant leaves across enchanted rivers, and discovering islands hidden behind sparkling waterfalls. Dino would close his eyes, listening, sometimes nuzzling Lila gently, letting her know he would always protect her. Years passed, and Dino became a magnificent dinosaur, taller than the tallest tree, yet still playful, gentle, and full of love. Lila grew wise and brave, knowing that their friendship was the greatest magic of all. Together, they explored the entire forest, discovering hidden valleys, sparkling caves, mysterious ruins, and secret gardens that no human had ever seen. Every day brought laughter, challenges, lessons, and wonder. They celebrated birthdays of forest friends, danced in the rain, painted the rocks by the river with colorful moss, and watched the sunrise from the highest hilltop, feeling like kings and queens of a magical world. And every night, as the fireflies glowed and the stars twinkled above, Lila and Dino would curl up together, dreaming of new adventures, reminding us all that friendship, courage, and kindness can grow from the tiniest egg in the deepest forest, and that magic exists wherever love and imagination meet, turning ordinary days into extraordinary stories that last forever.